This is Panzer J. Patton coming to you from the Forest City Bunker in Loves Park, Illinois. So I wanted to do another little bit of an update on, it's kind of my bunker. It's not anything physically on my bunker, but some things that have happened, that I have acquired. And so we're getting really close to a purchase of a table, or at least hiring someone to do it. I'm hoping that my brother-in-law will help me out. But like I said before, he's got a lot going on. He's remodeling in his house, kind of a forced remodel. I don't want to get into all that. But so anyway, some things happened when I was on vacation. One was I had ordered, right before I left for vacation, I had ordered Cyrod's rule books. Now, I'm not a G40 player. I've never played. I want to play, and I'm moving towards that goal. Matter of fact, I think this Thursday we may have just a kind of run through. Me and my buddy that I play with, and but I ordered the rule books for a couple reasons. One was I wanted to be supportive of the bloodbath, and I had already done something. I called Cyrod, and I just basically told him. I said, "Listen, I want to do something," and he was actually I emailed him, I think. He was very gracious, and so I worked something out with historical board game. I called Doug and explained the situation. He said, no problem. So I wanted to do something to support it. So then I saw the video on the rule books, and of course, they're phenomenal. I mean, unbelievable, the amount of work that went into these. So I flipped my camera around so that you can see what I'm holding here. So I got the rule books then, and I know a lot of people. Matter of fact, I don't think anybody can top G.I. Joe's. The rule books are coming. It was great. I thought it was pretty funny, but I love, like, these are the old look. You know, you got the little bit of stains and, you know, the field manual emblem at the top. And it's just really cool. And then that's before you even open it. But when you open it, these pages and the diagrams, I mean, you would think that someone professionally edited these. And so that was pretty phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to move my camera. Something else happened, and it happened while I was on vacation. I got a call. Actually, I got a comment on one of my videos from Matt Todd. And Matt said, hey, listen, I've got a map that I'm not using, just kind of sits in the corner. Do you want it? And I was like, heck yeah, I want it. Are you kidding me? So Matt Todd, out of the graciousness of his heart, which I got to tell you, the more and more I am involved with Axis and Allies, the more, especially on this YouTube channel, this community is unbelievable. I mean, it truly is unbelievable. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure. I know it's one of Grasshopper's maps. I'm not exactly sure which model it is. You know, it's got this over here. And I can't roll it out because I just don't have the room right now. But this map is truly, I mean, I am so blessed because this was going to be next spring that I could get a map. But now that I've acquired the map, Now I can concentrate all my funds towards my table. So, like I said, I don't have a lot of disposable income every month, and but that's the next goal. So I think probably this week I'm going to go to Home Depot and buy just the plywood base. I'm sure most of you have been watching Cyrud's table building video, and that's the table. I want to build it almost exactly like that. I'm not sure about the cup holders, just because I'm like paranoid somebody's going to spill something, but I want to build it almost exactly like that. I know G.I. Joe did it, and he was saying that he had never done anything like that. So I'm hoping to be able to do something like that in the very near future. The third thing that kind of happened, and it's not necessarily about my bunker, but it's more about my YouTube videos and whatnot, and that is I bought a tripod. Now, I bought this tripod. I went on Amazon and I was looking for a small tripod. And I wanted one where you can kind of bend the legs and adjust it. And I'm going to take this out and show you. So this is the tripod I found. And so, you know, my phone goes in there really easily. And so, you know, because my hands shake from all the surgeries I've had. And so I needed something to hold the camera so that you guys aren't getting sick while watching my videos. So anyway, so that's the third thing that happened. It's like I said, it's not necessarily about the physical building of my bunker or the setting up of my bunker, but all of these things are kind of, you know, part of my Access and Allies journey, which is what this channel is about. So the three things were the rule books came, and I'm probably not even going to read them until I get more familiar with G40. That was, matter of fact, that was, I think Young Grasshoppers said that, you know, get familiar with G40 before you move on to other variants. And so I'm going to follow that advice. And then, but once we get G40 down and we've played several times, then we'll start talking about, obviously I'll have to print a Bloodbath map, and I'm going to get the cards ahead of time because I think those are like $35. So that's something I can swing. And so anyway, I'm moving along, coming along with my my channel, the video, the different customization pieces. I'm going to move the camera again over to this side. I wanted to show you guys. So I've got 2 sets of battle dice. I bought these little Dirk Kinsler told me about these little kind of, they're not necessarily victory city markers, but they're little ones. They're not the real nice expensive ones. I know there's new ones out there. Obviously I have the chips, and I've got 2, matter of fact, I bought my buddy 2 sets of the Grasshoppers card decks. So now we both have a lot of the things that we need to play. Oh, another thing is So I asked my wife, I said, I'm thinking about buying this kind of drill press thing. But I told her, I said, I think that I need a Dremel. She was like, well, we own a Dremel. And I was like, we do? And then I remembered that like 15 years ago, I bought a Dremel, and I had a household project to do, and I bought a Dremel. I never used it though. For whatever, I figured out a different way to do it, and I never used it. So now I've got this Dremel, and I'm going to buy there's a drill press out there. Matter of fact, I think I put it on my Christmas list, and that way, my hands, like I said, shake so much. I need some type of drill that when I go to put some magnets on my planes. Oh yeah, I've also got magnets. They're over there on my games, but I've got magnets, and I'm kind of ready to start that process of putting magnets on my planes and my carriers, and eventually I would like to do something with the flight stands. I know War-Torn's not doing them anymore, and it's I talked to Grasshopper about possibly doing it, myself or helping him do it, because I know there are a lot of people out there like me who are would like to do that, but there's no access anymore. So I want to do the like I said, I want to do the flight stands. So I noticed on Historical Board Gaming that the flight stands are the Field Marshal ones are available on Doug's website now, and so it may be the way I have to go. I like War-Torns with the clear acrylic stand. I like those more than the Field Marshal ones. So for right now, I already have the magnets, and I can obviously afford the glue. Matter of fact, I'm going to go with the glue that G.I. Joe War-Torn recommended to G.I. Joe, the Loctite, and so anyway, that's all these little things are kind of building, and we're getting ready to make some things happen. So I'm kind of setting a goal that I think it's 2021, Grasshopper is going to have his tournament, and I've kind of set a little bit of a goal to be there. It's about an 8-hour drive from where I am, and obviously, I would prefer to drive because we're so far from an airport that by the time I'd get to Midway or O'Hare, I'd be a third of the way there. So, all right. Well, that pretty much wraps everything up that I wanted to share with you guys. Again, the bunker is coming along. It's a little bit of a slow process, but like I said, some of these things, like the things that I showed you that these that Dirk Kienzler recommended, I bought those way back. I want to say in like March, and the Grasshopper's battle dice I bought through HBG, and I bought those. I bought one set, and then I bought the other set, and then I bought the chips from HBG. But all of these things have been, over months and months. The card decks, they're only like $3, which I was really surprised. And I bought the cases too, which are $1. And so when I watched that video on Grasshopper's channel and I saw that they were so, I went there to the link, and I was shocked that they were so cheap. So I bought those pretty quick. So anyway, that's kind of an update on where I'm at. I told you guys in my video with the interview with my uncle, and again, I'm sorry about I didn't, I'm new at this, and I wasn't sure how to post a video that was 30 minutes long. My video editor kept saying, no, it's too long. It's got to be less than 15 minutes. So I figured out, I kind of edited it down and got it to where every clip was 15 minutes or less, and I posted it. Well, I probably should have waited until this morning when I was thinking more clearly. And anyway, I figured it out. I figured out a way to do that. And I reposted my edited video that had all 31 minutes of it. So that's on there online now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm looking forward to some comments on it. And again, I want a huge, massive shout out to Matt Todd. What a guy. I mean, holy cow. I am overwhelmed. So blessed, so very blessed. Anyway, this is Panzer J. Patton, signing off.